I was wandering in my own business playing the game, and one morning, it was yesterday, I got this achievement. I usually never wait to get an achievement because I do not handle well these red marks on my screen. But I figured out, well, I should leave this one here because it will remind me with one account review of 1 year playing this game. So yeah, how do I start? I think it's here. Nope. Where do I see? Okay, so this account is technically free to play. I did buy once the... what is it called? The thing that gives you gems every day. Well, I did buy that once for my birthday, but well, whatever. The tickets are still there. I did not buy any free refreshes. And this is the amount of caverns I did for relics. Maybe relevant for some people. Because the higher this number goes, the better artifacts you'll eventually have. I did not get this yet. And I am Seele. Okay, I usually don't use her on Unbuilt Universe. So looking at my account, well, obviously I have cleared not a Unbuilt Universe for this week though, but I have cleared the pure fiction. I have a video on it. This time this is actually the team I used. This March was DPS March. If you want to check it, I'm gonna leave the link below. But basically it's just here to trigger a follow-up attack, so you make use of the turbulence. I think it's... Nope, this one. Instead of damage, it's actually every 3 follow-up attacks it triggers the turbulence, which is really good since March deals Pepega damage. And she borrowed Jingliu's items, so she was actually dealing some damage. This Forgotten Hall is my main focus on the game because it feels like a challenge. I still remember the days where I had to use Fire MC with Natasha to clear. And yeah, my account is more focused towards MOC, so this pure fiction is a tough time I have every time it comes out. So yeah, going to the characters. So the character I like the most probably you know already. I have heard Lightcon, but whenever I do showcases or MOC clears, I actually do not use it. I use it mostly for Simulated Universe. Other than that, her stats are pretty much okay. I actually have supplementary pieces in case if she is dying, I can replace some pieces. But well, yeah, let's take a look. It's alright, it's alright. The speed could be faster, but it's okay. The effector also could be higher, but it's okay. Since I have the light cone, I do not need energy regeneration rate on the rope, but I also have a rope with energy regeneration rate. It's right here. Currently on Anya. I really don't use her that much, but I'm leveling her up slowly. But it is not really that good. Her rope is definitely better. So looking at the gear pieces, they are okay. This is pretty good. I would replace Break Effect with some speed, but it's okay. The gloves are probably got here. Is this a 5-starter? It was a 3-starter only. Okay, that's an upgrade. If I had a 4-starter with the same stats. This piece is quite bad, but I'm heavier for the speed. I have a better one with defense in case if she ever dies, but which usually doesn't happen. These boots are good. Nothing to point out. I could probably get some HP boots in case I want to run some experiments, but not really. This orb is alright. I mean, it's kind of bad, but I have this one for trolling, but it's a supplementary orb. I also can use the Bailu's piece not that great, but it serves a purpose if I ever need to switch to fleet. I also have a very good fleet rope somewhere. Not this one, it's one with HP. It's this one, which is pretty good. Crit damage is unfortunate, should be defense percentage, but it's okay. 0 Eidolons. Seele, also 0 Eidolons. I don't have any Eidolons on the 5-star limited characters. So yeah, just giving that a heads up. This is a light cone I lost a 50-50 to. On the weapons banner for... I think it was for Xuan. This is not the usual Seele build. I'll leave Seele after Jingliu then. Okay, let's jump to Jingliu and I'll come back later. Because she has... I mean, let's do this in order. So the usual build is this. Flatcon is really garbage, really. It's worse than the one they give you for free. And I have to replace... I think it's the gloves with Jingliu's gloves, exactly. Oop. Do you mind? This is the sets I run. Right now, you run her always with Sushang, so she has theoretically 92% crit. Speed is alright, she will go up to 163. If I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? 20... yeah, she will go on to 163, I think. So she gets 2 speed faster than Sparkle. So she attacks a lot. Her stats are okay-ish. I'll just go by them. This is a 2 crit, 1 crit. This is not that good, but it has 7 speeds, which is enough to get that speed. This is pretty damn good. These boots are okay, but I would like some crit rate in here. This orb is the best I could get, and this rope is whatever. It does the right set, except effective rate, it rolled 2 times. Unfortunate. Moving on, she also 0 add-ons. Tingyun, she is currently using supplementary meshing cogs, but it does the effect, which is what matters. 162 speed, attack could be higher, but yeah, she's losing this light cone. Let me switch to the actual one. So she has 2.2, which is decent. She is kind of squishy. She should have like 3.5 HP and 1.2 defense, if I'm not mistaken. I should level this up. She's a really good support. And yeah, she has wasted stats in here. I use around 1 whack, yeah, as you've noticed. But she's kind of fast. I should replace her to Broken Kill, for example. Energy regen, speed, okay, should have some HP and defense. This is okay. Nothing to point out. Should have some attack percentage, other than that it's fine. This is alright, good for the defense it has. Should have some speed. This is okay. It's also very good. It's actually very decent. Except the crit damage, but well. Cheesy 6. Moving on. Sparkle. So I use Sparkle right now always with Seele and Sushang. So she has 160 speed to go a little bit slower than Seele. She also runs this light cone because I don't have dance. I only have it at S1. But if it was like S3, it should be better already than Planetary Rendezvous. Her stats are pretty good, not gonna lie. They are quite high, the crit damage could be higher, but well, it's kinda hard with this speed. So the only bad item I think she has is this one, but it's because it's on the imaginary damage boost. It should be on HP or defense, but her substats compensate for it. However, I don't want to level it up because I will replace this eventually. I don't want to waste the EXP. As I don't refresh, I want to save as much as I can. Also, I hoard a lot of artifacts, as you can see. It's pretty simple. I just don't look at them every day. I pick one time of the week or something like that whenever I farm artifacts, and I just roll everything. Yeah, I'll go through the items. By the way, these are the units I'll be using if you subscribe, because I'll do reviews with them. So this is actually one of my teams. The Quantum team, not Mono Quantum, but I think Tingyun is actually better than Silver Wolf in this case. If the enemies have Quantum weakness, yeah, she's better. If they do not, yeah, probably Silver Wolf is better, but I don't have Silver Wolf to test it out. Moving on, Bailu. She's probably my best geared character. She's kind of overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. Was my first 5-star unit. She's my better built character, for probably sure. She has the most idle ones. She has the Bailu curse. This account is cursed as hell, but well. My only issue right now is I'll probably never pull another healer because she's so damn broken. So I roll another multiplication with 151 speed, so she acts 3 times per turn. Unlimited and free SPs for everyone, even if they are CC'd or paralyzed or something, she keeps going. She doesn't care, no one's dying. So I rarely ever use her ability, and you can probably tell that I don't level it up actually, not needed. This passive is completely busted, and now since I got their E3, it's ridiculous. So whenever they get hit, they get healed instead of losing HP. It's ridiculous. Ultimate is also really good. I could probably level it higher, but there's no need. This is kinda whatever. Doesn't attack, it's garbage. I think that. The set could be better, but the gear is pretty much maxed out stats, except I won't speak about this crit damage. But 15% HP, 16 also. Speed. Could have some effect res. Is speed, effect res, HP. Perfect. Could have better. Wait, could have better? No, this is pretty good. As good as it gets. Could be a 4-starter though. Oh yeah, by the way, the set is wrong, but yeah, I'll tell you later what should it be. So this is pretty much godlike 4-starter. Yeah, it's 4-starter and with all the right stats, outgoing healing, perfect. This is also pretty damn busted. 4 correct stats and speed boots. This is not really, not really worth it. She doesn't die, and it has speed, so it's good. Also, I'm only using this orb. I think I scrapped the previous one. Yeah, because I only needed like a few more speed. Get the 151, which is what you need for multiplication and to act 3 times a turn. This is also pretty good. She has almost 17 HP in here. Okay, it has the 76. This is also HP, speed, effect res, which is the 3 stats you want. Ideally, you would want, instead of these 2 random pieces, you would want outgoing healing or speed. Since I already have 151, I don't really care. E3. Fire MC, I don't really use her, just for some meme shenanigans or stuff I want to try, or for some break builds. Also, same thing with the destruction. Let me actually check. I just moved some relics away, but it's fine. Crystals are not really leveled. I leveled something because I was using it as the game started. Then I switched to preservation to clear MOCs with Natasha. This video is gonna be quite long. I'll try to hurry it up. And she's using shenanigans, so one more choice, so she gets extra energy. I think I leveled one rope up, so she would spam ultimates and break with her basic attack. Probably something for perfection. I don't really use her other than weird shenanigans. Aventurine, the latest addition to the roster, cost me the E3 on Pela, by the way. So his stats are okay for a free-to-play account because you don't have the right light cone. You should have... Yeah, let me show you. So there are 3 good options for Aventurine. I'll probably do a video on him, so I'm not going much into detail, but there are 3 light cones you can go for him that are really good on him. So they are the signature, of course, it's just what he needs. And it also gives him some damage. The other one is this, which is amazing defense, base stat. Amazing defense here, and increases the damage when they use their ultimate, which she's gonna be using a lot. Kinda a lot, actually. And you can even run energy rope or speed boots to make it cast it even more. But the stats are really good on this light cone. However, it's the battle pass light cone and it's not free to play. Then there is this new light cone, which is also really good. Not as good as the other one, but pretty damn high stats, good defense, and it has extra damage for him, which is alright. So yeah, considering that I'm not using an ideal light cone, I mean this light cone is good, but not ideal for him, and it has kinda low defense. I mean it's better than the other option. For when you run him with DOT characters, you can run this for some pseudo extra dot, but the defense is way lower. Just the base stats, even though it gives extra defense, the overall stats are lesser. So let me show you. 4089, but if you switch to the other one... Oh, where was I? It goes below 4000. We lose more than 150 defense almost. Yeah. Not really worth it, because you wanna get to 4000 defense on him. Yeah, 150. Prices are okay. I should level them more. I mean, not really, because it's not gonna do that much damage anyway. We'll go through his pieces. The head piece is horrible. I could not get a better one, but it's fine. You really wanna run this set on him, the Knight set. So you get 50% extra damage on shield absorption. Yeah, English. This is a meme. I was leveling another ring. Either this one or this one. But at that time the materials ran out and I just used this one. I mean, it's pretty good. But not for him though. So he's running crit damage on the chest piece because he has 4000 defense already, so I don't really care. He doesn't die. As long as he keeps spamming follow-up attacks, of course. It also has 15 defense, so it's fine. I also have an extra piece, if it's really needed, with defense percentage. So if he ever dies, or if he ever lets someone die, you can get him to 4.5k defense, which should be what he needs. So far, not needed, so keeping the extra damage. I don't think he needs speed boots. This was another meme. So it came with crit, HP percentage, and then it rolled HP, and everything went to HP. So sad. But he doesn't need that much speed, to be honest, in my opinion. His normal attack only gives him... gives him nothing. It gives SP for the team. That's it. So yeah, defense is fine. I have speed ones if they are needed, so this has defense as well, crit damage. This is actually good. This 61 defense, okay. And then there is this rope, which is, I would say blessed, but I would rather have some speed in here. E0. Black Swan is probably my better built DPS. She probably competes with Jingliu, but Jingliu is not that well built. Yeah, she's probably my best built DPS. So, she has the free light con, so she has issues with effective rate. I'm gonna speak right now, really. But anyway, I managed to get 113 effective rate, which is really good. You should have 120, but I don't have an effective rate light cone. Oh, by the way, her attack seems lower, but it's not that low. Because this light cone effect only triggers in battle. So she has... I mean, I wish I could show it, but there are not mobs in here, so yeah. It's kinda high. 3.6 maybe. She's kinda squishy though. Very squishy, so she usually... Yeah, when things go wrong, she's the first one to die. She deals a lot of damage though. This light cone is actually... If you manage to get the effective rate, it's really good. Braces... so, pieces. There are two pieces... I mean, three pieces that I really don't like, but they are pretty damn good. So this one I would like some speed. The other things are okay. This one I would like some attack, but the other things are okay. Since it has 7 speed, I mean, it's tolerable. Other than that, this piece is like perfect. Not touching it. This one also not touching it. This one is also pretty damn good. Not touching it. I kind of wish there was some speed, because it's really hard to get speed on her. And this rope is complete garbage. Like, complete garbage. I would like at least 12 or 13 effective rate, like one more roll in here. And I keep crafting these ropes because it's just so bad. There is one artifact that I do craft, it's that one I just mentioned. I craft a lot of them. I'll actually go through my items as well. So yeah, I craft this thing a lot of times. Moving back, she's E0 as well. Kafka. Light cone, I don't really use it. It's not that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good compared with the newer light cones or the newer limited light cones. They give her way more damage than this one. If you compare this to Goodnight Sleepwell, which is what I use on the showcases and stuff, unless I specify that I'm using the signature, I'm using this thing. This thing is really good. Compared with this, you're not losing much. The only advantage of this is that you get an extra DOT for 60% of the attack, which is kinda meh, and the speed. So with this light cone, if you have 146 speed, she will reach 160. So her stats are okay. I had 4000 attack with the previous build, with the previous relic set, so right now she's using the prisoner. But while she was using the 1.2, before 1.2, she was using the, what is it called? The electric set. And I had way better stats than I'm using. This is actually the worst piece I had. And it's already, this one is already better. But the other pieces were better. Had way more attacks. She had almost 4.1. And she had 142 speed, which is kind of lower, but whatever. She should be slower than Black Swan, but I didn't manage to figure that out yet. Light cone you already know. Traces, the only character I have maxed. Well, you know why. Mami Kafka takes the trades away. Most used DPS I use is this one, with these two characters right here, and either Xuan or Bailu, but I'll show the teams later. So artifacts are okay. Just go through them because, well, they're okay. These I cannot tolerate because I had way better boots. It were these ones, and I cannot tolerate also. I kind of wish there was some attack in here, but well, life's goes how it goes. Luck. E0. Ruan Mei, she's pretty well done. Well done. Roasted. Two things I have to point out. She is using the wrong set. She should be using the new one, but I didn't manage to get as good stats as this. So she has 193 break effect, which is really, really good. She is also only on an S4 memories of the past. She should be on cogs, but I only have one cogs leveled up, so I usually use this. Also, she should have at least these on S5, or else cogs is better, because it maintains the 3-turn ult rotation. This which needs to get attacked at least once every 3 cycles, if I'm not mistaken, which is not that great. This should level this up, but whatever, I don't have all the unlimited resin. So I didn't level this thing up because she's not dying anytime soon. She has way too many defense, and I don't think it will land on break effect. And I'm using this set, this planar ornament, but I should have a supplementary one with broken kill, because I usually run her with either with DOTs or with Jingliu. So she boosts up Jingliu's damage, but broken kill should be better though. No idolence. Bronya, she is the character I got from the selector, 300 pulse selector. I didn't get a single copy of her. She's E0. The light cone, I had to buy it on the shop. It's really good. If you didn't, or you don't have it, I mean, do buy it on the shop. It's attainable as a free-to-play, so I mean, it's really busted. If I had 2 copies of it, I would not merge it because it's really good. I could use it on probably Sparkle or on every support that actually needs a light cone. Like, it's busted. Moving on, she's tailored to go after Bronya, Jingliu. I mean, not this build because she's missing 7 speed. Let me just do it really fast, since I already went through with Seele. Seele, where do you go? Gotcha. Oh, this is her build. So she goes below, slower than Bronya, faster by 1 speed. She could have more crit damage, and her choices are a mess. I mean, the things that matter should be better. Relics, it's a complete mess though. The only thing I did was get some speed and crit damage, and voila. She needs to be worked on completely. And I also did this energy regeneration rate, and I packed a lot of effect res, so I could do Aventurine on the latest MOC without her getting frozen. Frozen? CC'd. I don't know the name of that freeze effect. So yeah, effect res, speed to go below Jingliu, and crit damage. Whatever you can get. She should be on broken kill. No excuses, or one of those 5% extra bone whack. I don't think she needs bone whack. She needs broken kill though. For this other set, it should be a win set for optimization. Other than that, give her speed and defense. That's all she needs. E0, as you know. Himeko is the other curse. I don't mind Himeko because she's pretty good on Purification. I had no use for her before Purification, but now she rocks my house. So she has pretty damn good stats. I don't keep her speed because I'm using her on Purification, so I don't really need it. She's using this Genius's Repose S1. The traces could be worked on, but it's pretty good. It's 9s. Relics, they are a mess, complete mess, but they have very good substats. So that's why I'm using them. I'm gonna go through them. So yeah, all the pieces are kinda good, pretty good, except this one. But I wanted to complete. Wait, I don't even have the set for this. Why am I using this shitty rope? Because I don't have a better one, probably. So yeah, this could be worked on. She should have the follow-up set, if I'm not mistaken, the one I am using on Herta, but whatever. And she's E2. Also makes it more realistic to have this broken set, since she's E2 and I'll be using her on showcases. So yeah, you can get the extra power on the set. Doctor Ratio. He needs to be worked on ASAP. So let me get the right light cone. I was not planning to pull for him, but they gave us one, so it's actually very helpful, and you can run him with somewhat with DOT teams. So his stats are like this. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's okay. His crit rate is quite low. Yeah, it's quite low. It is alright. Attack is... I think attack is decent. Stats... I mean, this needs to be worked very fast. I think... Yeah, this should be at least a 9 each. Relics, it's this jungled piece. I'm currently farming this as well as the DOT set because I'm not satisfied with Kafka. For your information. And after that I will need to work on Bronya. So yeah, I could probably put it like this. Set I'm currently farming is this and DOT. I'll speak about that later. But for now, ratio should be on this set. This piece is actually pretty good. I'm not speaking about the affected rate, but whatever. He's using the pieces that got cursed on the... what should I call it? Prisoner's domain? DOT domain. I always get the wrong pieces with the crit rate and crit damage. This is also pretty okay. Wrong sets though. And this is... yeah, this is... oh meh. This is bad. But it gets the correct main stat. Crit damage is okay, I guess. And attack percentage. And this is a leftover from Kafka. So as you can tell, it's bad. The only... the only redeeming quality is the speed. I think I'm running speed on him. But if I run him with Sparkle, I should use some attack boots, but I don't have... I have these ones now though. They're on Herta. Moving on. Oh yeah, easy 0. No signature. Jingliu. E0. No signature. But she packs a punch. So her stats are pretty good. Attack, I think it's alright. It could go lower for extra crit damage and crit rate. I mean, crit rate is fine, but crit damage could go higher. She gets so much attack percentage that these won't make much of a difference. But this one does. Speed is okay, it's to go faster than Bronya. And I'll show you the... this is okay. This is useless, but I leveled it up anyway. Stats, I'll go through it fast. Has some good pieces. I'm really proud about this orb though. Even though all one on effect res. And this rope is also decent. Sad about this, but well, it had everything to be perfect except those 2 rolls. Moving on, E0, not much to say about her, she's really good. March, don't mind this lightcon, it's the one I used for the Pure Fiction. I'm gonna link the thing below, but I don't really use her. I mean, I was trying to level her up to use her as a tank to probably cope me out of not pulling Aventurine, so she could replace him, but yeah, not gonna happen. Instead, she was using Jingliu's relics for extra damage. She was literally on a DPS build. And with this lightcon, which has a very good base attack, so she could do somewhat respectable damage. Not respectable damage, but somewhat. I don't really use her that much. Good for memes. And with actually Aventurine on Pure Fiction is really good. I'll probably do a video on Pure Fiction as well, because you can use her with him. Just for the follow-up effects. Guinaifen, I use her with Kafka. She is currently on Losing Shards of Piles of Sweat because I keep pressing the wrong button. Then the Spurs of Sweat because I swap it around between her and Pela, depending on what I'm using. Her speed is okay, she has the brace effect that lets her go faster like a Von Wack, so it's fine. She's slower than Kafka, No, she's faster than Kafka, but she will get slower. Wait, she's not actually. Yeah, she should be faster than Kafka, but she gets her DOT going on the first turn, and then it's manageable to keep it up. Resolution Shards of Puzzle Sweat is okay. You can switch it around with other better light guns if you have them leveled up. Like this. If you manage to get it, I have 2 because I lost it. Lost again. 50-50. And what else could you use? This could be used. It's really good. This could also be used. It's really good. For Mata, I would get away from it as it doesn't buff fire damage from fire DOTs. Moving on, traces are okay. Could level them up, but I don't really use her that much. I mean, I use her with Kafka, that's it. This set is the leftovers from Kafka, as you can probably tell. I'll just go through them. I just focus on getting the effective rate and speed, and some defense so shit doesn't die. I won't speak about this. Why are you using this? I mean, all my prisoner boots have crit, except these 2. No comments. Moving on. Fire damage. It's alright. That's alright. Oh yeah, you can use her with your fiction light gun. Where is it? I don't. Yeah, this one right here. That's not pure fiction. That's MOC. Herta shop light gun. It's really good. Moving on. Oh, she is, by the way, she's E3 and March is E3 as well. Luka is E6. Not much to say about him. It does really good damage though. Speed is quite low. Attack could be higher. But I think I'm going for some break effect. Yeah. So it breaks and deals lots of damage. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the effective rate. It did too. It's good enough. I think it needs 69. It's fine. I should level this icon, but I don't have materials right now. They are good. He does a really good job actually. He's the only physical DPS I have actually built right now. So yeah, it's gonna do me some favors. I mean, it's really good. Really good. People undervalue him a lot. I'm gonna go through the artifacts. They are leftovers from Kafka, literally. Except this one. Physical and attack. E6. I got him the E6 while pulling for Aventurine. It was E3 before that, I think. Or E2. I don't know. I got a lot of them. Aventurine's banner. Sampo. This guy has been my account's MVP for a long ass time. Carrying my Kafka's ass for a long ass time until Black Swan came out. He's okay. He's decently built. He actually does more damage than it looks. And you can run him with Black Swan as well. Eyes of Prey, unfortunately it's only E2, S2. Braces. You only need days and days on Sampo. The rest is like whatever. Oh, I mean on the main traces, you only did these 2. Which are worked on. This is... I don't know why I have this set, but it has really good substats, so I'm keeping it. Going through it. I don't know about this crit damage though. Right. And he's using 2 random pieces, but it's whatever. Better subsets. E6. Pela is just a very good support. You don't need much to build her. Just go. She should have a bit more effective rate or not. I think it's for it's 59. She's on Good Night Sleep Well, but it's exchange between this and the tutorial one. Really good. Braces. I mean, you need these 2 and that's it. But yeah. She should be faster though, by the way. Sets. I mean, you can run anything. This could be kill, broken kill, but it runs fine. Actually, with Jingliu you wanna really have broken kill in here. I don't run her with Jingliu anymore because I have Ruan Mei and Bronya, but if I do end up running her again with Jingliu, I mean sometimes I do runs without Ruan Mei so people can somehow compare their accounts. And she's E6. Yukong, I regret building this character. She's E1. Consider building her only if she's E6. I regret the time I wasted here because she doesn't do well at E0, really at all. And I don't have a proper DPS for her, so on element DPS she could do well with Seele, but it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, not really. Just use Asta. Asta is good. I mean, if you have... She works well with some characters, I'm not gonna lie. But you need more add-ons than this. Asta is a POG character. I run her every time with DOTs. She's really good. Now that Ruan Mei came out, she's kinda outclassed, but she's still good. If you haven't built her, give her a shot. She's good. So she only needs speed and defensive stats, that's it. And cogs, not these cogs though. Yeah, this build is wrong. Let me change. Ideally, if you have memories of the past. Memories of the past? What is it called? Yeah, memories of the past S5, use that one instead. The stats should look better now. She only needs this, and if you want to get these traces, so she gets extra defensive stats. I should get this one, but she's not dying relatively later, so these two is what we need to level up. This is okay, it's good for break. That's it. Relics. This is pretty much what we need for relics. This should not be fire damage though. Energy regen, this should be HP or defense. Speed, affected rate. I mean, I'm using affected rate because I want her to apply her burn. So Kafka would deal more damage with Good Night Sleep well. But you can run affected rate, or it's only on +12. Or HP or defense. You can probably run crit here. And if you run her with build break effect, she actually deals good damage on break. That's it, and that's it. Those stats are really good actually. But not for her, for someone like Sparkle or Bronya. These probably are leftover pieces. E6. Hook, I don't use her anymore. She served me well while I didn't have Himeko. She was really good though. For a start. She gets really outclassed. But comparing her to Himeko on single targets, she's better, I would say. Sushang is currently holding my future Butte Hill pieces. Because I'll have to pull Butte Hill. I don't really want to... I mean, I'll talk about this later, but... So she's holding this, but I'm not using her. Lynx, I have to level him up. Just because my Bailu is kinda... unrelatable. So I cannot... tell people to use that Pela. So I'm leveling up Lynx every now and then. When I have extra stamina, I dump it here. Aggressives are really low and nothing else. She's E6. Kind of relatable as well. But yeah, more relatable than my Bailu. So yeah, for sure. Natasha, I used her a lot in the beginning. I don't use her anymore. She used to go with Fire MC to tank the other side, literally. Serval, I used to use her, but once Kafka came out, she was dumped to the side. She doesn't even have traces level up. Yep. Good. Herta, I'm leveling her up. I actually leveled her up a bit today because I needed to clear Pure Fiction. She was level 60 or 50. So yeah. I'll skip the dance, I'm sorry. This Litecoin was also level 60, but I leveled it up today. And she did pretty well on the Pure Fiction. So our choices are like this. Relics are actually pretty decent, so they are the leftover pieces from farming Kafka set. I'll go through them. And they are actually decent. These are the old Jingliu set, by the way. But it works. And she's E6. I don't use this. I used to, but I don't use them anymore. I'm leveling up Gallagher because I really like his style, even though he's E0 and I should have E2. But yeah, side project. Jingliu. Not using her because I have Seele, but in the future maybe. I like how she kinda works. Kinda works. I said that. Kinda works. No comments. E0. Thankfully. The curse is on Bailu. Thankfully. Anya. I'm leveling up on the side. She's not really worked on and she's E1. I have still one piece for Gallagher actually. I tried to run him today at level 50 on the Pure Fiction, it didn't go well. It just didn't deal damage. So I run Asta instead. But if you have him leveled up, it should be good. Misha, not planning to build him. I don't like the character mechanics. Shui. I really like her mechanics. And not only the mechanics, of course. But yeah. I'm not gonna level her up while she's E0 and while Seele works. I mean, she's kinda falling behind already, but you know the drill, and I don't play Arlan. And I actually was the last character I got. Arlan. Really. So, going for teams. The teams that I use, I already mentioned them, but DOT team, I still use Asta. She works well. And with Asta everyone goes like 3 or 4 turns, so it's really cool. Bailu goes insane speed with Asta. This is my pseudo quantum team. Like I said, Tingyun is really good in here. This is my ice team. I will eventually in the future sometimes run in here. Where is she? Pela. Because Ruan Mei will be on the DOT side sometimes, but usually I run her here. I also run Bailu in here sometimes. And I can probably run Aventurine now, but I didn't test it with Jingliu actually. So more on that later. This is the team I used to farm DOT set. Nothing more than that. This is probably a meme to ratio team. I can probably run Aventurine here now. And that's it again. This is my DOT team. Full blast. This is probably a team to test Aventurine. It was a team to test Aventurine, but I didn't have Herta leveled up. Now I can use Herta here instead. Where is Herta? Herta is actually really cool. I really like her design. And mechanics. And visuals. This is my DOT team again. I have it twice. Just on different order. And this is my overworld farming team. I go on March, I slap her the... Push one slide con. Where is it? Here. And she can sustain. Pretty damn well with this thing. On overworld though. So, future plans on what I should do with the account. So, honestly, I really like Robin. But I cannot afford to pull her because I need a boot hill. And I lose all the 50-50s. Almost all the 50-50s. So I'm really low on pulls right now. Oh yeah, I can tell you, I can show you that I'm free to play. I actually bought this thing once, but the pulls are there. I didn't pull them yet. I have some pulls to take here, but not planning to. I bought these ones. These I usually just buy these two. Sometimes the orbs, and sometimes, very rarely, I picked some trace materials. Nothing more than that. Here, nothing, nothing. And I trade everything into tickets so I don't make the mistake of picking the wrong ones. On impulse. So yeah, future plans. I will go for Boot Hill, because my team really desperately needs a physical DPS. And I like his style, not gonna lie. Oh boy. I wish I could pull Robin, but I don't have the pulls. The other two characters coming up, I don't really know much about them, didn't search for the kits. Jade looks good. Firefly, I like her, but I have Himeko already. So I'm not in desperate need of her element for now. However, with Boot Hill I cannot say the same. I really need physical DPS because right now Luka will stop keeping up. He needs Kafka already, but with Boot Hill it should work. For light cones, I'm not planning to pull any more light cones unless there is a character I really like, but I'll have to save beforehand, which is painful. I don't regret pulling Xuan's light cone because I really like the character, and her light cone is pretty damn amazing on Simulated Universe. You can just take all the Cosmic Lotus and all the choices that make your entire team lose HP because she doesn't care. And you can also run it on other supports and it does the job. Kafka's light cone though, I kinda wish I could have unpulled it, to be honest. I lost 50-50 and for showcases it's not that good since you will show a signature that will boost their overall performance without signature. And I mean, the light cone itself is not really that great. I mean, it's good because you can run one less LOT in order to trigger the full prisoner pieces. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the speed is good. So yeah. That is it for my account review. I think it may help you do yours if you have reached the 1 year and you are kind of lost on what to do. One thing I didn't mention is where I waste my stamina now, but I can show it. I should have wasted it on Simulated Universe today, but I didn't do yet. I will do it tomorrow when I have more time. The Simulated Universe, right now I'm only farming either 7 or 8. Mostly 7, because I'm trying to get a good Root arena for Seele. And I'm looking for broken kill pieces. I was looking for broken kill pieces for Aventurine, but I also need for Bronya. And I come here just for this thing, for a good lightning damage orb for Kafka. And this for supports, but mostly these two words. I used to run a lot of Word 3, but not anymore because you have better options. Some characters do require it, but there are also some characters that require this set. If we have Gepard, I would actually be spending some time here or crafting the pieces. But yeah, those are the exceptions. Also, it is also very good for follow-up attackers, but you can do with Glymoth or Root to Arena in most cases. Galaxies, I really don't do them anymore, so I should actually do the Lightcone EXP one, because I leveled too many Lightcones, but it was a mistake on my account. The XP now, what I get from the events is good enough to get me going. I actually have some extra right now, even though I just boosted level boosted Aventurine and level boosted a little bit of Herta. I still have leftovers. These I'm completely dry. but I think the events will keep me topped up, so it's fine. This though, I really don't run it. I ran it a few times, I ran it a few times while I was farming traces, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you can just wait a little bit longer and you'll get more. This yeah, depends on what I'm building. You should do the same too. Yeah, these ones lose value over the time, so on the beginning you really need them, but then if you save accordingly, you will not need them anymore. So once eventually you will reach a point like me. This I already told you, depends on what you're building. This is the same principle, depends on what you're building. Try not to waste converting them. So do the maths, how much you need of them. Do not waste money converting them. Money, resin, you're literally wasting resin. Corrosion. Well, the domains I'm farming right now, I was farming these for Aventurine a little bit, but I mostly had, since I hoard artifacts, literally, I had some saved up in case I got Geppy, but I didn't get him, so the artifacts went into Aventurine. I had to farm some extra pieces, but it's not the end of the world. This, I don't do this. I do this a lot of times. I'm actually tired of doing this domain. I don't run this, I don't run this one either. But I need to come here more often because my Seele still has crappy gear. And if I want upgrades for Jingliu, is also here because I'm using this set on Jingliu. This one is for the supports. If you need supports and if you need to build supports, this is the domain you should run. This is good for DOTs and follow-up attackers, which is, I run these every now and then. This I should run actually to build Bronya, but I'm not running it now because the damage dealers are more important. So I'm running this a lot and I'm running this a lot, like 50-50 here. I need to replace some sustainers with this, so not sustainers but certain supports with this, and I need to get this on Doctor ratio. And I'll save if I can save another set, it would be nice, but I don't think I will be able to. These I do not farm at all. Echo of War, do them 3 times a week. There was some period of time, like 1 or 2 months, that I actually didn't do it every week. Maxed it out. But this is literally discounted corrosion domains for the EXP on the relics. So do it. And you also get some extras. And you need them for these things, but I just keep them somewhat even. This week will be... Oh, these ones were wasted for Aventurine, used for Aventurine, so yeah. This week will be these borehole planets, old crater. Yeah. Anything I can probably help you with? Anything you need help with? Investment tips on the account? Yeah, go ahead. If you wanna see clears from this account, if you wanna see me using some teams to... I should get a plus in here. But, I mean... Didn't change the experience of the account because I still have the... Where do you see the pools? I still have the pools in here anyway, so... It didn't change anything. I do absolutely 0 refreshes and this is my 1-year account. It's probably not relatable to some people, but yeah, it's a time investment versus money investment. You don't have all the characters you want, you don't have all the gear you want, but you can somewhat clear content if you do the right choices. And unfortunately I will have to skip a waifu. Robin. No waifu, no waifu, but I have for sure. And I also have the leg lady. And the other leg lady. Seele is okay, but she stands out too much. Then there's Kafka. What is this team? Then there's Kafka. And you become a happy man. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you wanna see more, drop a comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice time.
言った